Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation. We're going to explore the quiet turn-ons, what women actually notice. In this session, we'll uncover the understated traits that make a man stand out, without shouting or trying too hard. We'll look at how subtle behaviors, composed reactions, and genuine presence leave some of the deepest impressions. Many women's preferences are often overlooked or misunderstood, especially when it comes to attraction. So, over the next few minutes, I'll share insights into what truly captures attention in real life, beyond the big gestures and flashy confidence. Let's get started. Mastery isn't about suppression or hiding your feelings. It's about awareness, being present with your emotions and understanding them. Over time, this awareness helps strength and calm blend together, creating a quiet confidence that naturally attracts others. When you're faced with a situation, ask yourself, will this matter tomorrow? Taking a moment to pause and breathe before reacting can make all the difference. Slow down your response time. This simple step keeps you grounded. If staying composed doesn't feel natural yet, don't worry. You can build it. For women especially, a sense of emotional safety is incredibly attractive. It invites trust, creates comfort, and signals maturity. Reliability, safety, emotional control, and confidence all stem from this grounded demeanor. Most people let small frustrations chip away at their patience. They sigh loudly, snap, or show irritation. But the truly magnetic person stays calm, responding instead of reacting. That steady presence is what radiates strength. In those moments, your reaction reveals more about your character than anything you could ever say. Life rarely goes exactly as planned. Disrespect, shifting schedules, unexpected problems, they all happen. And one of the most compelling qualities you can develop is composure, especially when things go wrong. Calm under pressure is a powerful trait. It's the core of emotional stability and a hallmark of true leadership. This quiet dominance is something that speaks much louder than any bravado ever could. It's about speaking slowly and deliberately, remaining calm even during moments of conflict. It's about truly listening instead of interrupting, and holding eye contact without it feeling intense or confrontational. These qualities show up in small, everyday moments. Restraint is a sign of emotional intelligence, maturity, and depth. And honestly, it's far more attractive than trying to impress others with loud words or flashy gestures. He's the one leading the pace, not following it. He's comfortable with himself, not seeking approval from others, and certainly not desperate. When a man doesn't chase instant gratification, he creates an intriguing tension. Women can sense it instantly. It's in the way he reacts, never impulsive. The way he touches, measured, attentive, steady. The way he speaks, intentional. And the way he moves, never rushing. You can really feel this presence, and it's another unexpected turn-on. Restraint doesn't mean coldness or distance. It's about self-control. It's subtle physical restraint, showing intentionality over impulse. That makes a man truly attractive. A man with direction isn't attractive because he's perfect. He's attractive because he's becoming. Confidence doesn't come from just talking, it comes from consistency. So, keep the promises you make to yourself. Set weekly goals and focus on one skill to improve. If you're feeling lost right now, start small. Simple habits like waking up on time, finishing what you start, and staying committed communicate stability and self-respect. Long-term thinking, reliability, drive, and discipline. These are the qualities that create a sense of purpose. Purpose makes a man feel alive, and that energy is incredibly magnetic because it signals that he's someone who shows consistency, takes action, is committed to growth, and is actively pursuing goals. Women are especially drawn to a man who has direction. He doesn't need to be wildly successful or have everything figured out. What truly matters is momentum, just moving forward. Self-directed focus and purpose mean a man moving forward, constantly progressing. That's what makes him compelling, confident, and attractive in a genuine way. These micro-behaviors, although subtle, can really compound over time. When you consistently exhibit calm, deliberate actions, They create an aura of calm dominance and a masculine presence that women naturally gravitate toward. Interestingly, most men tend to overlook these small cues, which is precisely why they make such a powerful impression. Slow and deliberate movements show that you're comfortable in your own skin. They communicate composure, presence, and grounded energy, qualities that are incredibly attractive. Think about it. Care, control, strength, confidence, these are the core elements that come across through your actions. Masculine, deliberate hand movements, for example, can quietly convey a lot without saying a word. Things like holding eye contact, sitting down confidently, pouring a drink, adjusting your jacket, or walking into a room, all of these small gestures speak volumes. Women are actually paying close attention to how you use your hands and move your body, often without even realizing it. Before you ever speak, your body is already communicating who you are. So, paying attention to these small, intentional movements, the language of presence, can really elevate how you're perceived. As the saying goes, to be interesting, first be interested. You don't need to be book smart or have all the answers. What truly matters is caring about the world around you, being genuinely interested in people, and staying engaged with life. Key qualities that reflect this mindset include thoughtfulness, openness, emotional maturity, presence, and curiosity. These signals show up in how we listen and respond. For example, a man who listens deeply and responds meaningfully comes across as far more attractive than someone who tries to dominate every conversation. It's about connecting ideas naturally, practicing active listening, offering clear explanations, and asking thoughtful questions. Curiosity plays a huge role here. It's a sign of real intelligence, intelligence that's conveyed through a desire to learn and understand rather than just displaying what you already know. Remember, intelligence isn't about being the smartest in the room or making others feel inferior. True intelligence is about curiosity over ego, being eager to learn, to understand, and to grow. So, staying curious and open not only makes you more interesting, but also creates deeper, more meaningful connections with others. That's the essence of genuine confidence and authenticity. This awareness creates a magnetic presence, one that makes people feel safe, understood, and naturally drawn to you. When you listen more than you speak, you develop an intuition that others can sense immediately. It's about paying close attention to energy shifts, microexpressions, tone changes, and body language. These subtle cues can tell you a lot about how someone is truly feeling beneath the surface. To sharpen this skill, it's essential to understand that it signals empathy, leadership, and emotional intelligence, all traits that are deeply attractive. A man who adapts his energy gracefully, understands unspoken cues, notices subtle emotional shifts, and knows when to listen or speak. He's the one who can read the room. Social awareness is honestly one of the most underrated superpowers a man can have. It's about understanding the dynamics around you without needing to say a word. Reading the room is this quiet but powerful skill that shows your emotional intelligence, confidence, and genuine connection with others. When you master this, you naturally become more influential and more attractive in social situations. When a man masters these subtle traits, he doesn't just catch a woman's attention, he becomes unforgettable. These qualities don't depend on looks, money, or status. They're habits that anyone can develop with consistency and self-awareness. What's important to understand is that these behaviors aren't about performance or putting on a show. Instead, they're about presence, how you carry yourself and connect on a deeper level. Social awareness is key, being attuned to the environment and the people around you. Curiosity and intelligence show that you're engaged and genuinely interested, which naturally draws people in. Having purpose and direction demonstrates confidence and a sense of stability, qualities that are very attractive. Emotional restraint means managing your emotions, staying calm and composed, especially in challenging moments. Intentional movements, being deliberate in your actions, show self-control and confidence. And remaining calm under pressure is a powerful trait. It signals strength and reliability. Remember, attraction isn't always loud or obvious. In fact, Some of the most compelling turn-ons are the quietest, subtle, understated. These quiet turn-ons are what women actually notice, often more than we realize. So, mastering these traits can make a profound difference in how you're perceived, more memorable, more attractive, without ever needing to be the loudest or most obvious. These are the qualities that stay with her long after the moment has passed: calm, intentional, aware. What I want you to take away from this is that these traits aren't just fleeting feelings. They become a part of who she is. Being calm allows her to approach situations with clarity and steadiness, even when things get hectic. Intentional means she's purpose-driven, making choices that align with her values and goals, rather than reacting impulsively. And being aware keeps her present, conscious of herself and her surroundings, which helps her navigate life more thoughtfully. Together, these qualities create a lasting impression and foster growth beyond any single moment. They're the foundation for resilience and genuine connection, which really ties into our overall theme of mindful, meaningful living. So, I encourage you to reflect on how cultivating these traits can shape your own experiences and interactions.